half of residents are paying more than 30% of their income on rent. What will you and your party do, what will you and your party do to make housing in Davenport more affordable now? Now is in all caps with an exclamation mark and a question mark. Hannah.
That's a great question. It starts with giving guaranteed livable income for all Canadians so that we have enough money in our pockets to afford our housing. But secondly, we need to invest in more infrastructure, primarily rental and co-op infrastructure, and we need to make sure that at least 20% of all new housing is at an affordable rate. We also need to make sure that every new build that we have is built to net zero standards, and all of the waste associated with building those houses should go towards making biofuels. Yeah.
And no more repeating.
Okay.
It's about housing more affordable.
So housing is a big issue, and I don't think that the way to go is by just dumping and giving people money. I think the best way is to make it more affordable, and that could be in two directions. That could be allowing or lifting some policies that are put in place by local municipalities that actually make it harder for people to develop, and brings up the cost of homes, almost $200,000, just because of the red tape that they have to go through. And that's one concern that I believe should be addressed. Thank you.
I would probably say after climate change, this would probably be the other issue that comes up at the door, or every second door in Davenport. I will tell you that we have been seized with this for years. The former Harper governments, I think you'll remember this, stopped gathering data. So we ended up not really having a lot of data about who's buying our houses, why was our housing prices going up so high. So immediately when we came back in, we reinstated Stats Canada and their ability to be gathering data. We're now at about the 4-year mark where we have a lot more data, and you're going to start hearing a lot more definitive policy decisions. I will tell you that we've already invested $7 billion to make housing more accessible, more affordable. We've also introduced the National Housing Strategy, which is investing $55 billion in Canadian housing sector. Our goal over the next 10 years is to cut homelessness by 50%, to remove 530,000 families from housing need, renovate and modernize 300,000 homes, and build 125,000 new homes. There's a whole bunch of other initiatives we've done. We've given $1.3 billion directly to the city, to the Toronto Community Housing, to do refurbishments, because we want those to continue to be good homes.
Stick to your minutes, folks.
Okay. Well, we don't really need data and a study because we know it, because most people live it, that this city We know what we have to do. We have to build more affordable, nonprofit, and co-op housing that is decent and good. Now, this is something that we face almost daily here in Davenport. People who are spending 30, 40, 50, 60% of their income, 80% of their income. So we're going to build 500,000 units of housing over the next 10 years, but before we get there, you got to get help now. So we're going to give all tenants who are in core housing need up to $5,000 a year to help them with their. I will just add that the National Housing Strategy of the Liberals has been called.
Sorry, yeah, are we cutting the mic at one? You guys are watching? Okay, sorry. Yeah. End your sentence, sure.
Is the mic on? Yeah, the National Housing Strategy of the Liberals has been called a PR stunt by one of the leading housing experts here in Toronto.
Okay, that was the sentence. I just have to be fair to everyone. Everyone's got to stop.
I was going to stop, but
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to be fair to everyone. Okay, red, stop. Can everyone just start like not booing, clapping when the red goes up. Everyone, if the red goes up, just clap, then that'll take care of that.
Is it green for me now?
Oh yeah, after 5 seconds. Sorry, you're done, your time's done.
Well, of course, I agree that housing is very expensive in Toronto. But as I was canvassing, one thing I found out, that many of these houses that were built when families used to be big, 6, 7, 8 kids, they have moved out and all that. There is one single lady living in a big house, or an old couple living in a big house. There should be some way of utilizing these houses which are largely empty, to be somehow divided, or I don't know how to do it, but there is built-in housing which is underused, and we should be doing something to use it and make more housing available. Simple as that.